I made the spooky ghost.
Emily and her golden retriever Max had recently moved into an old, creaky house on the edge of town. The house, though charming, had a history Emily didn't know. Still, the price was right, and the quiet town seemed perfect for a fresh start. But tonight, something felt different. It was late, and Emily sat in her bedroom, reading a book while Max lay by the door. Moonlight filtered through the curtains, casting eerie shadows across the room. Max, usually calm, had been acting strangely. He kept glancing up, his ears twitching at sounds Emily couldn't hear, his eyes fixed on a corner of the room as if something was there. "Max, what's wrong?" Emily whispered, her voice trembling. Max stayed focused on the corner, tense and still. The wind howled outside, rattling the windows, but the feeling of being watched didn't leave. Emily tried to shake it off, but then a faint scratching noise interrupted her thoughts. Scratch. Scratch, scratch. The sound came from the hallway, soft but deliberate, like claws scraping against wood. Max's ears shot up, his body stiffened, and his growl rumbled in his chest. "Max?" Emily whispered, heart racing. She slowly opened the door a crack. The hallway was dimly lit by moonlight, casting long shadows. Max had already bolted out into the hall, his growls deep and menacing. The scratching stopped, but the silence that followed was oppressive. "Max?" Emily called out, voice shaky. She stepped into the hallway, nerves on edge, but she couldn't leave Max alone. She found him standing at the bottom of the stairs, staring into the kitchen. His growl was low and deep. There was something in there. Trembling, Emily descended the stairs. As she entered the kitchen, an unnatural chill filled the air. Max was frozen by the door, eyes locked on a dark corner. A whine escaped him, softer than his usual growl, but full of fear. The shadows in the corner shifted, as though they had a life of their own. And then Emily saw it. A shape crouched in the darkness. It had the body of a dog, but it wasn't a dog. Its skin was stretched tight over its bones, its eyes glowing an unnatural yellow. Its mouth opened in a grin, revealing sharp, unnaturally long teeth. It was watching her. Max barked, his voice frantic. The creature turned, and in a split second it lunged. Its claws screeched across the floor. Max rushed forward, sinking his teeth into the creature's neck, but it fought back with terrifying strength. Emily backed away, heart pounding. The room felt smaller as the two creatures battled. She could hear the sickening crack of bones, the terrifying screeches of the thing. Max's growls became more desperate, but the creature twisted and thrashed, claws slashing at him. The thing hissed, its claws digging into Max's fur. Emily's mind raced. What was this thing? What was happening? Max's growls became a deafening roar as he held on, but the creature continued to fight, its claws digging deeper into Max's sides. Then, with a high-pitched wail, the creature vanished into the shadows, leaving only silence. Max stood panting, his body trembling. The kitchen, once icy and oppressive, now felt cold and empty. Emily rushed to Max, stroking his fur. "Are you okay?" she whispered, her voice breaking. Max whined and leaned into her, but his eyes never left the dark corner. Though the creature was gone, the fear didn't leave the room. The house was quiet, but it felt wrong, as though something lingered in the shadows. Max's gaze stayed fixed on the corner, warning Emily that it wasn't over. The creature was gone, for now, but Emily knew deep down it would return. It always did. Max looked up at her with wide, fearful eyes, and Emily felt a chill in her bones. The silence in the house was suffocating, like the calm before a storm. She knew the creature hadn't left for good. It was only waiting.